Okay, what's going on, guys? Sorry about the delay on this spring game video. I meant to put it up a long time ago. Just been really freaking busy. Um, just priorities, man. Having fun, hanging out, working, or making videos. It's just one of those things that happens, especially in the summertime when it's a spring game. You can kind of get your own opinion of it and take it for what it's worth, and it's not that big of a deal. It's just a spring game. But we learned a lot. The defense incorporated this really great new system called tackling. It's a bold concept. Don't get me wrong. I'm really nervous about it, but I think in the long run, it's really going to do a lot for our team and help us win a lot of ball games. I did not see many, if any, missed tackles on Saturday. Um, it was really nice to not see missed tackles. It was so beautiful to see a guy hit somebody, hit him hard too, and end the play, and not have him bounce off or have him get juked or just have him take a wrong cut. You know, People were making good plays on the ball, competitively. Um, it was really nice to see that. I just was really happy to look at the defense and see vast improvement. Not just a little bit, but vast improvement in what is supposed to be fundamentally a really basic skill, tackling. You learn to tackle from Pop Warner up. So for us to be that bad at tackling last year was really concerning, and now with this new defense, it seems like all the energy is back into the team. Um, the quarterbacks, however, going over the offense, up in the air. It could be Dakota Prukop, it could be Travis Johnson. My buddy's really high on Johnson. Johnson is a redshirt freshman, so we could have him for 4 years if he starts over Prukop. Prukop's a one and done. He's another fifth-year transfer from some FCS school. So, right now, at the beginning of the year, I was leaning Brewcop. When Brewcop committed to us, I was really leaning on him. But after watching Johnson play, he's really long-legged and can just go 5 yards in a second. He's a different kind of speed. He's like almost like Colin Kaepernick, where you just don't even know he's running that fast. He's like a freaking gazelle. He's just a long strider, and I really like those type of quarterbacks. I love those kind of quarterbacks. Marcus was kind of like that. Only his legs were a little bit bigger than Johnson's right now, so you could kind of see it more. But this guy Johnson's just really fast. He's athletic as a mofo. Um, and he can throw the ball. He can throw the ball. He didn't have a great day, but neither did Pruka. I think it's still just getting into the rhythm of it. Just Johnson's coming back from an injury. Prukop is learning the system, connecting with his wide receivers. So it's really, I think this is going to go all the way into the last week of fall camp. That's how quarterback positions usually go, unless you have an incumbent coming in that's been the starter last year. Um, New quarterback battles usually go to the last week. But I'm starting to jump onto that Johnson bandwagon. I really am. That kid is exciting. Prukop left a little bit to be desired. He didn't do anything to pull himself ahead of the pack there on Saturday. Overall, just a really fun day. The weather was perfect. It was so nice to get out to Eugene and see my buddies that I hadn't seen in a really long time and see the campus and get back into the field of football again. It's really nice to do that. I mean, all us fans know how much we love our campuses and our stadiums and our atmospheres, and we miss that when the season ends. And it was really great to get down there to be able to do that. And just can't wait for fall ball. Just can't wait for it to start back up again. I miss reading practice reports about how well we're doing this or how well we're doing that, or even what we need to improve on, because I like hearing what we need to improve on and then seeing us improve on it. It's the growth is great. I feel like this team is still at a very competitive level. I feel like this team should, in my opinion, go win the Pac-12 and contend for a playoff spot. This team is talented, especially at the skill positions. Running back, forget about it. Wide receiver, forget about it. The fact that we're gonna have to redshirt, I would, if I were Mark, I would redshirt Dylan Mitchell just because we have so many guys coming back from injury. The only reason he played in the spring game was because we have 4 guys banged up. They'll all be ready for fall, and that's a kid that you can use, you know, down the road when you have a little bit more. Maybe you have a banged up year at wide receiver and you got Dylan in there. But yeah, Dylan Mitchell's going to be a special wide receiver here in a couple years. He's going to be good this year, but that's what I'm saying. Next year, it would be the year to get him on the field and really let him grow on the practice squad, and then just unleash the beast next year when you lose Carrington and Stanford. That's what I would do personally, but I'm not a coach. So we'll see. But yeah, just really excited to see where this team goes. I mean, I can't wait, as we all probably can't wait for September to get here. But as always, guys, go Ducks.